So we're going to do some high corners now. This is going back a little bit to the first DVD, but I think it's really important here. We're going to do 6, 12, 18, 24 high corners, 4 different types. So the first 6 high corners we're going to do are regular, traditional, correct technique, head and eye towards the ball, making sure we're stepping. Everything is kind of normal. Let's go ahead and do that, guys. Okay, 6 nice high corners. We should all be proficient at this. Again, this was covered in that first DVD. Okay. So they're trying to stay off their chest. That lead hand is coming out of the water quickly, and nice lateral step here. Okay, nice head and eyes towards the ball. Perfect. Okay. So the next drill, the next 6 high corners that we're going to be doing, we're actually going to take the lead hand and we're going to start with it out of the water. Okay. And this is really important because what we're going to learn here, hopefully, is that we really don't need to use our lead hand, our blocking hand, very much to get us up and out of the water. Okay? The more we use that hand, the longer it takes for it to get out of the water, and the more trouble we get in with blocking the ball. Okay? So the quicker that lead hand can get out of the water, the more control, the more time we have to react, and the stronger we're going to be in our block. Okay? So their lead hand is going to be out. Everything else is exactly the same. So let's go ahead, guys. 6 high corners. And I think you'll see that the distance that they're covering is not a ton less. It's not much less than when they're using that lead hand. Okay? Everything else is exactly the same. And obviously their hand's getting out so much more quickly. All right. So the next thing that we're going to do, the next 6, we're actually going to take away their trail hand so that now they will have an appreciation of what that trail hand can do. When we're going to these high corners, we really do need to use that trail hand to help push, okay? And so what we're going to do is take that away from you, and so you have an appreciation of what it does and how much we need to use it, okay, guys? So they have their trail hand on their hip, and we call this the teapot drill, okay? Lead hand is out. Go ahead, 6 more jumps here. And here I think that you'll see that they're struggling to get as far. So not quite as far as the one before. All right, looking good, guys. And so now we're going to put it all back together again. And we're going to have those 6 lunges, traditional standard lunges. Okay. And I think mentally you're going to have the idea that we don't need to use that lead hand very much. And we do need to use that trail hand. Okay. So for these 6, I have a feeling you're going to be thinking about that. So we'll go ahead, 6 high corners. So now they're back to that nice distance, and I think you'll see that their lead hand is coming out more quickly. Okay. That's looking good. That's looking good. And actually, I'll say one thing here at the end. These guys were doing jumps together, and it's a great drill. I call it mirror drill. When you guys are facing each other and one person is leading, the other person is following. Just a little aside here that's a terrific drill, okay? However, on this last 6, I think you guys probably found that you were getting out of the water more quickly, okay? In that trail hand, you were using a little bit more for the last 6 than you were on the first 6, okay? So I have a feeling that that's the case, all right? So it's a really nice reminder to do those 4 sets of lunges, I would say once a week, because I think it's a really important, again, reminder of why it's so important to get that lead hand, that blocking hand out of the water. Okay.